Hello my loves and welcome. I'm Frederikke and today I have a really sweet summer practice for you called Sunkissed and Stretchy. For our time together I recommend having some props nearby. This could be some yoga blocks, a bolster, some pillows, a folded blanket or even a few books nearby. We'll use whatever you have available to create a little extra support and comfort throughout the flow. So gather your props, get cozy and allow yourself to arrive exactly as you are, coming into starfish pose. So begin by coming down onto your back. Take up as much space as you'd like and stretch your arms and legs wide, coming into a starfish shape. You might place a bolster or pillow underneath your knees if that feels supportive for your lower back. Maybe you even put a folded blanket beneath your head. Allow your eyes to close if that feels comfortable. Take a moment to notice the places where your body meets the ground beneath you. Notice the warmth of your skin, the rhythm of your breath, and the simple feeling of being held. Just allow yourself to simply arrive. Take a slow inhale through the nose. And a gentle sigh out through the mouth. Again, breathing in. And breathing out, letting everything go. Turn to your normal breathing pattern and just allow your body to soften a little more with every exhale, like ice melting in the summer sun. Today's flow is actually meant to feel like a deep exhale, a chance to soften, unwind, and simply enjoy being in your body. We'll spend most of our time close to the earth, moving through supported stretches, soothing shapes and gentle movements that helps release tension and create more ease throughout the body. There won't be anything complicated to follow or any big poses to achieve today. Instead, this practice is an invitation to slow down, stretch out, and soak up a little bit of that sweet summer energy. From your starfish shape, begin to walk both feet over toward the right side of your mat. Then reach your arms overhead and walk your hands slightly toward the right as well, creating a gentle crescent shape through the body. You may choose to cross your left ankle over your right if you'd like a little extra sensation. Take a moment to get comfortable. Allow the weight of your body to be fully supported by the earth beneath you. As you breathe in, imagine creating a little more space from your fingertips all the way down to your toes. And as you breathe out, allow yourself to soften into the shape. Feel a gentle opening through the left side of the body, the ribs, the waist, the outer hip, perhaps even all the way down into the leg. Stay for a few slow breaths here, as though you're stretching out beneath the warmth of the summer sun. Begin to make your way back through center and walk both feet over toward the left side of your mat now. Reach your arms overhead and allow your hands to drift slightly toward the left as well, creating that gentle banana shape through the body. And again, you might choose to cross your right ankle over your left this time if that feels good. Take a moment to settle in. Allow the shoulders to soften. Relax the muscles of the face. and let the breath move naturally. Stay for a few slow, easy breaths, simply receiving the stretch and allowing the body to open in its own time. Take one more full breath in, and a slow breath out as you gently release, making your way back through center, allowing your arms to rest alongside your body now. From here, begin to slide your right foot in toward you, opening the right knee out to the side. Finding supine tree pose. So you might bring the sole of the right foot to the inside of your left ankle, calf, or inner thigh. Find a position that feels comfortable and supported. Option here to place a pillow or fold a blanket underneath your right knee if you'd like a little extra support. Allow the left leg to remain long and relaxed. Take a deep breath in and a slow breath out. Feel the weight of the body settling into the ground, the back of the head, the shoulders, the hips, the heel of the left foot. As you rest here, imagine roots growing from your body down into the earth beneath you. Good. Begin to release the shape, extending your right leg long once more. When you're ready, slide your left foot in toward you, opening the left knee out to the side. Bring the sole of the left foot wherever feels comfortable along the inside of the right leg, finding your reclined tree pose on the second side. Perhaps making any adjustments that help you feel supported and at ease. And then allow yourself to settle. Just as a tree naturally grows toward the sun, we too are drawn toward warmth, light, and the things that help us flourish. And yet a tree can only reach upward because it is first rooted deeply below. So as you rest here, feel both qualities within yourself. The softness of reaching and the steadiness of being supported. Gently release your left leg and draw both knees in toward your chest and wrap your arms around your shins. You'll find some knee circles here, so with your next inhale, allow the knees to flow away from your chest and circle away from one another, creating a wide circle through the hips. Exhale, draw the knees back together and in toward your chest. Inhale, opening wide, creating space. And exhale, gathering everything back in. Continue at your own pace, moving slowly and smoothly, almost as though you are tracing circles in water. Allowing the hips to move freely, massaging the low back against the mat. Now switch direction. Inhaling as your legs separate and float outwards. Exhale as they gather back in. Maybe you are imagining swimming in a blue pool on a warm summer day. Begin to slow your circles now and plant your left foot on the mat, keeping your left leg bent. Then bend your right knee and either hold behind the thigh, the shin, or perhaps the outer edge of the right foot, finding your version of half happy baby. Allow the right knee to draw down alongside the body as much or as little as feels comfortable. Let the shoulders remain soft against the earth. Imagine you are creating space with every breath, inviting a gentle opening through the inner thigh, the hip, and the low back. You might choose to stay completely still, or perhaps add a little movement here, maybe extending and bending the knee, or gently rocking from side to side, exploring what feels good in your body today, as though you're moving with the same ease as a warm summer breeze. From your half-happy baby, begin to slowly guide the sole of your right foot up toward the sky. Extending through the right leg as much as feels good. You might give a generous bend in the knee or perhaps straighten the leg a little more today. Holding behind the thigh, the calf, or the foot. Whatever allows the shoulders and neck to remain relaxed. Allow the left foot to stay grounded on the mat. The back body heavy, the breath easy. As you inhale, imagine reaching gently through the heel. And as you exhale, allow the weight of the leg to soften toward you, feeling into the hamstring, the calf, perhaps even all the way into the sole of the foot. You might choose to stay here or perhaps add a little movement through the ankle, pointing the toes away and then flexing the foot, drawing the toes back toward your face. Like a slow wave moving through the leg. Take one more slow breath in. And a long, easy breath out as you release your hold on the right leg and cross your right ankle over your left thigh, just above the knee. Flexing the right foot softly to support the knee and take a moment to settle into your figure 4 shape. You may choose to stay exactly as you are, or if you would like a little more sensation, begin to draw the left knee in toward your chest, lifting the left foot up from the mat and threading your hands behind the left thigh or around the front of the shin. Again, allow the shoulders to stay relaxed. Notice if there's anywhere you are gripping or holding unnecessarily. And just see if you can offer just a little more ease and a little more grace. With your next exhale, let go of your left leg, and from here try to see if you can slide your right leg toward the left, stacking the knees as best as you can. If you'd like a little more sensation, draw the feet away from one another and begin to lift both legs toward your chest, holding behind the feet, the shins, or wherever feels comfortable and accessible. Stay for a few slow breaths, allowing the body to open gradually and naturally, trusting that there's nothing to force, nowhere to rush, just space to soften. Take one more slow breath in and breathe out. If you are holding on to the legs, gently release your grip, keeping the right leg crossed over the left. Then carefully shift your hips ever so slightly toward the right side of your mat and allow your knees to fall over toward the left, finding a gentle supine twist. You may choose to keep the legs crossed or uncross them if that feels more comfortable in your body. Extend your arms out wide like the rays of the sun. Then, if it feels good, send your gaze toward the right fingertips. Take a deep breath in and a slow breath out, allowing the body to become heavy. Stay here for a little while, feeling the gentle spiral through the spine, the opening across the front of the body, the grounding beneath you. With your next exhale, gently draw the knees back through center, perhaps giving them a little squeeze in toward your chest. Noticing how the body feels after that twist. The hips, the low back, the shoulders, and the breath. Then allow both feet to return to the mat, taking a moment to arrive back in neutral. When you're ready, we'll begin to explore the second side. So this time, bend your right knee and keep your right foot grounded on the mat as you bend the left knee and either hold behind the thigh, the shin, or perhaps the outer edge of the left foot, finding your version of half happy baby. Allow the shoulders to soften, the jaw to relax, and the back body to feel supported by the earth beneath you. Perhaps staying still here, or maybe adding a little movement, extending and bending the knee, rocking gently from side to side, listening to what feels nourishing in your body today. Exhale, release, and begin to guide the sole of the left foot up toward the sky, extending through the left leg. You may keep a generous bend in the knee, or perhaps straighten the leg a little more, holding behind the thigh, the calf, or whatever allows your shoulders and neck to remain relaxed. Keep the right foot grounded and notice if you can maintain a neutral pelvis, allowing the back of the sacrum to stay heavy on the mat. As you flex the left foot, draw the toes gently back toward your face. You may begin to notice sensation along the back of the calf, behind the knee, and through the hamstring. If it feels good, slowly alternate between pointing and flexing the foot, pointing the toes away and drawing them back, creating movement through the ankle and a gentle stretch through the calf and sole of the foot. And just notice how even small movements can change the sensation throughout the entire back line of the leg. Take one more breath here. Exhale, slowly bend the left knee and cross your left ankle over your right thigh, just above the knee, flexing the left foot softly. Take a moment to settle into your figure 4 shape. You may choose to stay exactly as you are or begin to draw the right knee in toward your chest, lifting the right foot from the floor and threading your hands behind the right thigh. As you settle into the stretch, notice if the left knee is drifting toward the chest. See if you can gently encourage it away from you, creating a little more space across the front of the left hip. Allow the breath to remain smooth. You may feel sensation through the outer left hip, the glutes, or deep within the muscles surrounding the hip joint. Stay here for a few slow breaths, letting the stretch gradually unfold. Good, release your hold and begin to slide your left thigh over to the right, stacking the knees. You may remain here, or if you'd like a deeper stretch, draw the legs toward your chest and hold behind the feet or shins. Notice how this shape feels different from figure 4. Perhaps you notice how it's reaching into the outer hips in a broader way, maybe creating more sensation along the sides of the glutes. Try to see if you can soften around the areas of sensation rather than bracing against them. Trusting your body. One more inhale. And a long exhale as you slowly let go of your legs with your hands. Keeping the left leg crossed over the right if it feels comfortable. Shift your hips slightly toward the left side of your mat, and then allow your knees to fall over toward the right, extending your arms out wide, finding your supine twist on the second side. Allow the left shoulder to feel heavy, the chest broad, the breath spacious. Take your gaze wherever feels best for your neck, perhaps up toward the blue summer sky, or maybe toward your left fingertips. Stay for several slow breaths, releasing any effort you've been carrying and creating space for ease, for softness, for sunshine. Taking your time as you unwind from the twist. Give the legs a gentle squeeze in toward the chest if that feels good. Then place both feet onto the mat. For our final shape before rest, we will find a gentle supported inversion. So if you have a block, bolster, a firm pillow, a folded blanket, or a stack of books nearby, begin to lift your hips just enough to slide your support beneath your sacrum. Not your low back, but the broad, bony part of the pelvis. Once you feel supported, allow the weight to settle into the prop. Then, when you're ready, extend both legs up toward the sky. If you'd prefer, you may also make your way to a wall and rest your legs up the wall instead. Choose whichever variation feels most nourishing for you today. Allow the arms to rest wherever feels natural, perhaps by your sides, or maybe one hand on the heart and one hand on the belly. Take a moment to arrive. Notice the feeling of the pelvis being supported, the legs becoming light, the face soft, the breath easy. There's nothing to hold, nothing to carry, nothing to do. As the legs rest above the heart, see if you can bring your awareness to the subtle sensation moving through the body. The gentle pulsing of circulation, the rise and fall of the breath, the warmth of your skin. Perhaps the lingering echoes of each stretch you explored today. The body has an incredible ability to communicate with us when we slow down enough to listen. And maybe today, beneath all the movement and all the doing, there's simply an invitation to receive. To receive the warmth of the season, the nourishment of rest, the support of the earth beneath you. Imagine yourself lying in the golden light of a late summer afternoon. The sun beginning to soften, the air warm against your skin. Maybe even imagining liquid golden sunlight dripping down into the soles of the feet and into the rest of your body, warming you from the inside out. Stay here for a little while, allowing yourself to soak it all in. Beautiful. Slowly bend your knees. If you're using a prop beneath your sacrum, take your time removing it and gently lower the hips back down to the mat. Then extend your legs long, allowing the feet to fall open naturally. Resting the arms alongside the body with the palms facing up. Or perhaps finding any position that feels truly comfortable. Perhaps placing a pillow beneath the knees, a blanket over the body, or any support that helps you settle more deeply into rest. Take a moment to make any final adjustments. and then allow yourself to become completely still. Feel the weight of your body being received by the earth beneath you. The heels, the calves, the hips, the shoulders, the back of the head. Take a slow breath in through the nose and a gentle breath out through the mouth. Again, breathing in and breathing out. Return to your own breathing pattern, allowing your exhales to be soft and effortless, as though the entire body is sighing. There's nothing else you need to control right now. Nothing you need to manage. Simply allowing yourself to be breathed. Maybe floating somewhere between wakefulness and dreams. Bathed in the warmth of your own awareness. If the mind begins to wander, gently return to the feeling of being here. This breath, this body, this moment. Simply resting in the sweetness of summer. Allow yourself to remain here for as long as you'd like, soaking up every last golden ray. When, however, you're ready to reawaken, do so slowly, perhaps wiggling the fingers and the toes, taking a deeper breath in and letting it go with a sigh. Notice how you feel, noticing any shifts in the body, the breath, the mind, without needing anything to be different than it is. Slowly begin to bring awareness back to the space around you, the sounds in the room, the feeling of the air on your skin. Then, using your hands for support, slowly press yourself up to a comfortable seated position, keeping the eyes soft or closed if that feels good. Allow your hands to gently press into your heart center. Feel the serenity and warmth of home within you. In this connection to your heart, may you find peace, love, and gratitude. Let's honor our practice with a final nourishing breath. Inhale. Exhale. Namaste. Thank you so much for being here. May you carry the warmth of the practice with you, letting it remind you to slow down, soften, and soak in the beauty of where you are.